Hey everybody, this is a natural little spring on my property. It was what filled up my pond at one time until the dam broke over there. But I thought I'd come with you today and show you how to make a little trap, a little natural bushcrafter trap. Seems to work pretty good. That's the most effective that I've seen out here. But you'd find you a place somewhere near water is usually good. Everything's got to have water. Just look around for some game trails and bushes, and you'll be able to see where rabbits and things come down to drink. But I'm going to show you how to make a little trap out of some string, some wire, and some sticks. Hey everybody, here's the little spring that comes out on my property. Comes basically right out of this wall right here. Of course, this is the bottom of my pond, but this is pretty much the spring that kept my pond full. I just need to get the dam fixed and it'd be full again. It's great to have some nice clean drinking water running right out of the ground. Thanks guys. Okay everybody, this is going to be a leverage spring trap. What you need is 4 sticks. These are just Y branch sticks that I've cut here. Everything here is going to be way oversized so that you can actually see what's going on with the trap. But you can make this trap any size basically according to the game that you're trying to catch. These are going to be hold down rods. This is going to be the leverage rod, and this here is going to be the trigger stick itself. I have a thin piece of wire here for the catch, and I have my paracord, to which I'm going to use this sapling right here. Pick a green sapling. You can see that I have it's basically whacked off the end out here. No need to kill the whole tree. So we're going to take our paracord, put on this tree, and let me show you how to set up this trap. Okay guys, basically we're going to be using leverage here. So what we want to do is drive these sticks down into the ground so that our leverage rod will fit underneath, just like so. I don't know if you can see that or not. But these 2 sticks are actually going to hold this brace down into the ground. Alright, so let me get these sticks in the ground here. That's about right. We can shorten this down a little bit. Okay. Give you all a good idea of what it looks like. This is basically all you're wanting so that that stick slides up underneath there. Okay? Now, we're going to take our string here. We got a loop tied in the end so that it's easily removable off of the tree and reusable. All you do is loop that around the end of the tree to get your spring tension. Now this is the string with all of the tension off. Okay, right down to the ground. So you want to pull the extra out. And you don't need to pick up an elephant here. You're only trying to catch a squirrel or a rabbit. So there doesn't need to be a lot of tension on this stick, on this tree. Maybe 2 or 3 pounds at the most. All right, so you find out where that tension area is right there. And you want to tie your trigger stick onto the back side. That's why this is called a leverage trap. You see how I have the and I frayed my paracord. But you see how I have this stick tied toward one end where it's going to create leverage. Okay, this is your bait stick tied to your tree. All right, now what you're going to do, I forgot a stick, but we're going to put an extra small for a prop stick in there. What you do is you get your prop stick ready. You have your bait stick. Get your leverage under there. Make sure your string goes behind your trap so that it's pulling down. When you want to release this piece of wood right here, okay, it's pulling down onto this set trap. Of course, you can refine all of this and make it all fit better, whatever, but the point being is you're looking for this leverage. See that, how it pulls that up when it's released? You want string behind the leverage rod behind. This is bait sticks, probably a little too big. We can cut this down. Again, I'm trying to oversize it so you see the mechanism of the trap. Handy Benchmade knife. Again, see our leverage is still one-sided on this stick. It wants to pull on this side down here. Put your stick in there, your leverage rod. You got this pointy, put a piece of meat on here, a berry, a nut, anything that you got for bait is where this would go. And shorten this up. Now you have all the workings of your trap in place. Okay, now let's put our cinch on there. Obviously let the tension off of the trap. This is a simple piece of copper wire, noose, whatever you want to call it. I put 2 hoops in each end, if you can see that. Just hoop one right through the other. And this one end is what you tie onto your stick, your bait stick. Okay guys, this is what we got. We got our paracord tied on one side of our stick for leverage. We have our copper wire here, noose, to catch whatever critter it is that we're looking for there. And again, all this is going to be sized based upon the critter you're trying to catch. So let's set the trap. Okay. Put your noose in under. Get your line holding. Ideally, this is all going to be much smaller. But again, you're just trying to get a concept here of how it works. Put your bait stick. Of course, you could camo all this up if you needed to. Takes a few minutes. Again, we don't have a lot of trapping in this area, so animals are not real scared of traps. It's where they're very easily trapped. Make sure your noose here is very loose so that it travels well. Again, you would have your berry or your bait on the end of this stick. You see how the leverage is leveraged toward the rear. When the animal comes, tries to take this off, it's going to basically trigger this little stick right here and make the trap set off. So let me get me a stick. And if you were to come in here and nibble, there you go. Alright everybody, as you can see here, you have your leverage on your stick here that's loaded. You have your trip stick down here, and you would have bait basically out here on the end. And an animal would come in, basically standing in this area. Obviously your hoop could be much larger if so desired. They're going to be standing here. They're going to trip this wire, and as you can see, they're caught. So that's basically how the trap works. Very simple, very effective. Be sure and use wire, because animals will chew through string trying to get off of this trap if they are not caught by the neck. Very simple. Stick, wire, and a little paracord. It'll focus. Let me show you this again. I'm going to set it for you again. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to set this one more time, just so you know. You got your stick string tied, so leverage on the back. You got the holder here. String goes on the back side. You got your trigger mechanism here, and you have your hoop. Be sure the hoop wire comes over the top of the stick. You don't want to get caught underneath there. Set your hoop out there, got your bait, and the animal comes along, stands in front, eats on the switch, and you can see they're caught. Great little trap, guys. It's very effective, works well. A little piece of wire tied on a stick with a little piece of paracord. Oh, it's not focusing. Alright guys. Okay everybody, that was my little bushcrafter trap. Seemed to work pretty good here around the farm. I've caught both animals and predators with it. Again, I have oversized everything just to show you exactly how the trap works. I guess you could upsize it if need be, but I tend to use them a little smaller here around the farm. I hope it helps. Hope you can use it. I appreciate y'all guys stopping by. Appreciate your time. Please hit that subscribe button. Share and like if you got something from this video. Thanks again.